Hey, sports bettors, I'm Boyd Davis, and I have BoydDavis.com, and we do consulting to help beginner sports bettors start to identify a way to make profitable bets and use the tools, the education, all the market insights. So if you're interested in that, please make sure you connect with us down below in the links and get started. We also have a community that we have to help you with videos such as this that's coming up, kind of give you an example of what, positive expected value betting looks like, why and how we use the tools, why it's profitable, doing all the math and help you understand how to have a game plan, actually have a plan going forward, not only just with the selections, but also with the bankroll, things like that. So right around the corner here, I have several selections we've got going today, and I want you to take a look so you can kind of follow along and get educated and kind of learn how this works. And again, appreciate you stopping by. All right, guys, good morning. Here we go. We are at Thursday, February 1st, and the first pick of the day we're going to analyze is 4.85% market edge. Again, don't pay attention necessarily to this recommended bet size. This is the bet size you would wager on this particular scenario under the Kelly criterion, bankroll management at a $5,000 budget and about a 1.5% risk factor. So again, you can sort of take this number out, but this is the important one, the 4.85% edge, is what it's saying is on this IUPUI Green Bay College Hoops game on the total under 133.5, we're going to see a plus 126 odds that has an edge over the no vig price, which no vig is basically the cost of the bet relative to no commissions of the sports books being put in. So we're getting this at a really nice value, getting this at a nice price. And the market width is 23. We like this because it's sort of a market width is sort of a confidence factor amongst the sports books. So what we do here is we take a look, we dig in, we hit this button, and we open up this a little bit further to take a look at the totals. And again, you can see the charts here with the other sports books. And so down here, we see this minus 110 sort of being an outlier price. Okay, so FanDuel has it at minus 110. Other sports books are on the average about a minus 132 in price. And what I like to take a look at certainly is the Pinnacle price. Pinnacle is the sharpest sports book in the world, and they're at minus 136. That's a great sign. That's a really great sign. So I want to check the direction of this market and kind of see where they've been headed, kind of what it's been doing. And, it has been going this direction, sort of going down. That's not really encouraging. But I think, it's something I might kind of ease up on the bet size a little bit because this value is just too difficult to pass up. So we're going to go ahead and play this game. And I'll probably put in $50 on this just to, downsize this quite substantially from the recommended bet size relative to, the direction. However, it is such a good value play. I just, you can't miss out on this. This is why we're here. In fact, I might actually throw a little bit more on that just because, again, I'm feeling that, we've been doing really well with FanDuel lately and their mainline bets. And so I feel like it's an opportunity. So we're going to put that one in. We'll save it. It's going to go to our bet tracker, and I'll go to FanDuel and quickly place that bet and come back with a few more. I did want to add another thing I like to do is go to the odds screen. And so that just did another verification because I have some things I use this with Sport Trade, the betting exchange here in Colorado. So I'm going to type in and get this game pulled up, get it focused, and we're going to check out, a lot of times I'll check out the direction, that was yesterday. Let's fix this. As I mentioned, I would like to check out the direction of the market. So here we have under 134 is the mid-market price at Bookmaker. Bookmaker is a pretty sharp basketball book. You can see here their market's going down. So I like that direction of that particular market. And so that's why I think this play is a really good one because you have even, Bookmaker, a global or an offshore book that doesn't limit players a lot. And they do have a lot of good basketball lines. I like to connect it also with the odds jam line. You can kind of check that out. You can kind of see what it's been doing. I mentioned it was going up a little bit. But again, they were at 134. So, you can check out these charts of the various sports books. Some of them don't have them, so you're not going to get a lot of data from different sports books. You can see here they're not as detailed, but you can sort of just see where if they're doing the V, the W, such as that last chart. It's basically they're kind of bouncing around in that little zone, so they're kind of finding their sweet spot. But I think we're going to go ahead and move forward on this under 136.5 and hit that pretty hard. You can see the rest of the market is definitely below that. We're getting a great price. A great line, and that's one that you want to do. Again, you try to find as many of these throughout the day as you possibly can. You stack up as many of these that are available, and this is a good one. Okay, the next thing you see here is a 2.99% edge in the market. We had this Green Bay earlier play. So we have NJIT and Binghamton small market college basketball game. You can see here the play looks like it's under 138.5 over at FanDuel. And this is why we're going to kind of take a look at this. So I'm going to scroll down here and open this market up a little bit. Obviously, that price is standing out. It's above, the price is well above the average odds. These guys are also a soft sports book, so a lot of times that would be the play if you couldn't get this, but this is even a better price. We're going to open this up. These guys are also very, very soft offshore sports books. So I like in the price of this. It's just, do we like the market direction? So I'm going to take a look at this direction with FanDuel. It is going up, so it's not really going the direction that I'd like it to go. So I'm a little bit skeptical about that. But the mathematical pricing edge is kind of too good to pass up. I'm also not thrilled about this 38 market width, so I like to see that lower. So I'm either take a pass on this, or I'd make a small play at FanDuel. And what I might do is pop over to the odds screen here and see if we can put this one in real quick for you. See which other books might have some interesting pricing on this. Binghamton, there we go. You can see under 142.5. Again, that's standing out a lot. They really are high on this, and you can see they've had it. Okay, then I had it. I think we have to put something in on that. I mean, it's an outlier. It's standing out too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that one in, and see if we can maybe put $50 on that. Let's get back to that screen. So we went to FanDuel. They still had the under 142.5. Now, this original bet was under 138.5 at plus 132. So we had to put the odds in and the lines in correctly for our bet tracker. You can see here under 142 at FanDuel, minus 115. Threw $50 on it real quick. Hit save, and it's going to go to the bet tracker. So that one's done, and on to the next one. So we'll be taking a look at more as we go down and scroll down. I like to stay around 2%, 2.5% or above. Here's another one, total in the Celtics-Lakers game. You can see plus 120 is the best line over at Rivers. Again, soft sports book. They're a Canby sports book. They're usually easy targets. The problem I have with them is they limit me bad. I put in $50. They gave me like $7.26. It's like, that's not going to cut it. Check out the direction of Pinnacle. I like to use Pinnacle for mainline bets. Again, not going the direction we really want it to go. I like to see that, it's going further towards this price, but again, it's just too much value to pass up with too good of a market width. That's under 20. That's good. That's great. So again, this being at plus 120, we're missing this price. We could pick it up at Flip or at BetMGM for plus 115. So we're going to keep our eye on that one to kind of take notes, can maybe come back to it a little bit later. So that's something to think about. That's how you would handle this. You don't have to make a play on every bet. Sometimes you have to make a pass, and those are the reasons why. All right, guys, found a play here with Oregon USC college hoops in the total tonight. And what I like about this is I found this bet actually at under 149.5 as Sport Trade. That's a really, really nice line relative to Bookmaker being at minus 110. You have Pinnacle being minus 115. So I've got an extra hook on that. Plus some of the alternative markets point to this being well under. So double check the charts here, and you can see that's also going that direction. Went from 150.5, and it's been going down, kind of on a downward trajectory. So I like that, and I'm going to pull up the odds jam line, same thing, going that direction. So I like the momentum. I like the shift in that direction, and so plan that for $100. Put a little hundo on it. I think it's a good bet. Under as much as you can. So you can see the best price right now is offshore at 149. I'd say you're still good at this 148.5 if you can get into MGM. You can see the difference here. I know it's kind of small, but every little point helps. So you'd definitely take this to DraftKings before you take it to FanDuel in this particular scenario. So try to get that highest number so you can go as low, and certainly the higher the number, the more confidence level I would have in that. All right, guys, here's another positive EV play we're going to analyze and take a look at. Again, plus 134 at FanDuel, standing out here as an outlying price. Definitely way above the average odds and the no vig odds, so it's a nice play. Market width is great. We open this up, and we see a little bit more in-depth chart here relative to Pinnacle, which is down here at minus 132. And FanDuel's at minus 105. This is actually on the total under 132. So like this play a lot. We're going to throw maybe $75 on this one just to stay conservative. The other one I think I want to point out is the direction of the market. So you can see here it's minus 108, and it's going this direction at Pinnacle at minus 132. They don't move 24 cents for no reason. So there's a really good indicator here. This is the play. This is the price. This is where you want to be. This is how we find positive EV bets. This is giving us the answers to the test by the direction of the market from Pinnacle, sharpest sportsbook in the world. And again, picking on the folks that are not really paying attention. Now, mathematically, this is a very profitable bet getting at such a good price. All right, guys, there you go. There's some selections for today that I'm playing. I try to get about 15 to 20 minimum per day that are having positive expected value that sort of meet these criteria and really put yourself in a good position to profit. And so if you enjoy this kind of content, if this is really helpful for you, please make sure you like the channel, join the channel, and also leave me any feedback down below so I can kind of help, develop more content that's beneficial for beginner and struggling sports bettors. As always, join the community. Appreciate you stopping by. Let's go make some money.